So again, the whole point was to take y'all on this journey along with me so you get a fair understanding of just my components. And right now I'm trying to set up this YouTube, right? So I went back and I've checked some of the videos that I had. Um I've been posting on YouTube for quite some time, but I kept putting everything as private or unlisted, because I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm not exactly ready for everybody to see this side, and I'm still kind of not ready. I keep getting this nudge from spirit, keep getting this nudge. Nope, go do it. I don't want to hear it. Just do it. Just post it, put it out. All right, cool. All right. Now, if you go back and you see one of the videos I had before, and I don't remember the name right now, I'm not that good yet, but there is a video that I had posted, and I was telling some stories about the Orisha and my journey back then, which wasn't really that far back, but I had a better understanding than I did when I first started. And I was listening to stories and doing a lot of things where I was doing my research and trying to understand, and gotten corrections on a lot of what was said in that video, not for the video, but corrections in terms of like the stories and such, and just having a better understanding of the Risha. And it helped me to understand my growth. My growth. Sometimes we sit around and we think that we're not doing anything, that we're not exactly like making progress in our journey. And we actually are. Like, it's surprising to really go back and look to see what it was that I was saying back then, and the correlation, kind of what made me tap into this current point that I'm at right now. And again, I'm still learning. I'm still on this journey. I'm going to forever be on this journey. But the growth in that time from then to now is amazing. Like it's heartwarming, because I thought, like, what was going on? And it's further confirmation for a lot of the advice that I give to other people as well too. Like, don't rush the process. Understand that everything happens for a reason. Everything is kind of placed in its right categories for you to learn so that you're ready for the next level. And I feel like a lot of what I've seen so far, which I will be sharing and learned, has prepared me to be able to have a voice and to be able to speak on a lot of topics that I will be speaking on. And it brings me also back to just conversations I've had with my son. And he will always come to me and say, "Oh, I'm not growing. I want to be big and tall, and I want to be, a certain type of look. I want to have this or that, or why didn't I get there yet?" And I'm like, "You're rushing it. Just give yourself time." And for the parents out there that understand that conversation with your kid, you're watching them grow, but they don't know where they're going. They don't know the next phase to this journey. And I was that child as well. I'm pretty sure I drove my parents crazy with a lot of the questions that I had. And he reminds me a lot of myself. Just watching him grow, and then when he makes the progress, I make it a point to let him know, like, look, you see, remember when you said this, but look at where you are now. Those things are just reassuring for me as well. And again, we are better at giving the advice than taking the advice. And I am learning that to the T at this point. Like, literally, I was asking questions and wondering what was going on. And now I'm at this point where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I see the change. I see what happened. I see where I was guided to. And I wanted these things to end. I wanted it to stop. I wanted just change right now. and it just wasn't happening. And now I can sit back and I'm looking at these videos and I'm like, wow, yeah, you're good. You're all right. Like, do your thing, keep going on this process, and just understand that you're being guided. And man, oh man, it's like, that's really all I have to say on that one. So this is just a snippet of just an extra confirmation as I'm going through this along with y'all. I'm gonna drop something else a little later just so that I can kind of have a topic. So bear with me. Bear with me.